because Diomedes is already referred to them. So yes. Bonus 2. On his way to Thrace to capture the mares, Heracles saved what queen of Thessaly from death after he drunkenly interrupted her funeral?
Alcestis.
Alcestis is correct for a full 20 points. Which brings us to our first score check.
Team A has yet to score, Team B has 100 points, and Team C has yet to score.
Y'all come on in and find a seat quickly, please. Alright, toss-up number 6. Listen carefully to the following passage about Certamen, which I will read twice. Remembering that teneo means buzz, then respond in English to the question. To the questions that follow. Olem erat rogandum visuale, cuius imago in pariete projecta est. Moderator legere coepit, quid subito plurimis certamenoribus simultaneentibus destitit moderator et incredulus a discipula prima responsum postulavit. Illa Claudius inquit. I'll repeat. Olim erat rogandum visuale, cuius imago in pariete projecta est. Moderator legere coepit, quid subito plurimis certamenatoribus simultaneentibus destitit moderator et incredulus a discipula prima responsum postulavit. Illa Claudius inquit. The question: why did the moderator stop reading? B4.
The students buzzed.
Yes, players buzz. Team B, here is your first bonus. The passage continues. Moderator stupefactus recta est inquit, et velocior quam Atalanta mihi vix credibile est. Nam moderator nescivit verba rogandi in pariete videri posse. Your question: how does the moderator figuratively describe the player's speed in buzzing?
Faster than Atalanta.
That is correct, faster than Atalanta. And bonus 2, how did the students know the answer so quickly?
Please repeat the sentence with in
Nam moderator nescivit verba rogandi in pariete videri posse. Answer, please.
Refer to B1.
Because they recognize the image.
I'll give you a chance to elaborate on your answer.
They
But quickly, please.
were able to. They knew the Claudius.
So it's the issue, or the answer is that the words of the question were projected on the wall. That was back in the, or no, sorry. They were able to be seen on the wall. Posse videri in pariete. But 15 points on toss of 6 for Team B. All right, toss of number 7. For the verb gaudeo, give the second person plural, perfect indicative, B2. Answer, please.
We see
I'm sorry. I didn't hear the second word.
Estes?
You said Aratus.
You heard Aratus.
100%. And he went, and then he lied.
All right, so that's incorrect.
No place.
All right, I'll repeat. For the verb gaudeo, give the second person plural, perfect indicative form, which means in English, you all have rejoiced. I'll repeat.
C1.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
No place.
A3.
A3, no, that's before.
A3. Can you spell your first word? I'm sorry, that's not correct. Gawisi estis is what we were looking for. So no points on toss-up 7. Toss-up number 8. What author brought to Rome as a boy by his aunt despite
B2.
Seneca?
Can you be more specific?
The younger.
Seneca the Younger is correct. Bonus 1 for Team B. What close friend of Seneca was the addressee of his Epistulae Morales?
Defer to before.
Lucilius is correct. And bonus 2, among Seneca's dialogues were 3 dialogues dedicated to what equestrian of the Neronian era who was probably a relative of Seneca? Among Seneca's dialogues were 3 dialogues dedicated to what equestrian of the Neronian era who was probably a relative of Seneca?
Oh.
Lucan?
What was that? Sorry, that was from the captain. I'm sorry, Lucan is not correct. This is Annaeus Serenus. 15 points on toss-up number 8. All right, toss-up 9. Which 2 of the following Latin words are synonyms? Ado, opto, incipio, lego.
C1.
Opto and lego is correct. Bonus 1 for Team C. Give a Latin synonym for incipio. Coapi is correct. And bonus 2, give a Latin antonym for ado.
Could you please repeat the word?
Ado.
Tado, maybe Tado. Maybe Tado.
Can you spell that?
Trado.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. But 15 points on toss-up 9 for Team C. Toss-up number 10 for any player. On what island did Theseus retire and die?
B2.
Skyros?
Skyros is correct. Bonus 1 for Team B. What king of Skyros pushed Theseus off a cliff and later agreed to rear Achilles under the name of Pyrrha?
Lycomedes?
Lycomedes is correct.
Yeah.
Bonus 2, when Theseus had provoked an invasion by the Dioscuri, who prompted the Athenians to banish Theseus and later led the Athenian contingent to Troy?
Menestheus, final.
Menestheus is correct. For 20 points on toss-up 10, which brings us to another score check.
Team A has yet to score. Team B has 150 points. Team C has 15 points.
All right, halfway there. Lots of points still out there. Number 11, toss-up 11 for any player. What 2 men, while supposedly serving an unprecedented 10 straight terms in their office, abolished military tribunates with consular power, and allowed one consul to be plebeian?
B1.
Licinius and Sextius.
Licinius and Sextius is correct. Allowed one consul to be plebeian in a set of namesake laws enacted by 367 BC. Bonus 1. Laws that abolished lending with interest and specified that one consulship must be held by a plebeian were passed by which tribunus plebis in 342 BC?
I think so, right? There's another guy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Portalia. Sorry, I
Yes.
said the plebs.
I did.
Oh.
But yes, it should be Portalia.
Answer, please.
Defer to B4.
I think they have
Okay.
No, this is Lucius Ganucius.
So let's get
Bonus 2. What year marked the first time in Roman history when both consuls were plebeians?
That's interesting.
172 or something like that.
It's in the 2nd century.
Something like, it's either 179 or 172, I think, and I don't remember which one. BC. It was definitely BC. One of them was, one of them was.
Answer, please.
Defer to B4.
172 BC.
That's correct.
I think a bridge was where I was trying to go.
All right. That was toss-up 11, 15 points to Team B. Toss-up 12. What mythological item was taken from an offspring of Poseidon and Theophane who traveled?
B2.
A fleece.
I'm sorry.
A fleece.
Can you be more specific?
Golden fleece.
That is correct. Was taken who traveled from Orchomenos to Colchis, where Phrixus dedicated it, and Jason later stole it. You now get the visual.
Oh.
Pull that out. You now have 5 seconds to inspect the visual. And your question. You are looking at 2 pieces of pottery representing scenes in the story of Jason. In image 1, if Jason is labeled A, what mythological character is labeled B?
Are you sure it's the guy who wants it or the guy who pays it? Well, no, you kind of yoinked it, so it's not like the evolution. I guess polite.
Answer, please.
Peleus.
That is correct, Peleus. Second bonus, in image 2, what mythological character is labeled C?
Oh, yes.
Phineas.
Was that to me?
Yeah.
Yes, Phineas. 20 points for Team B on toss-up number 12. Toss-up 13 for any player. From what Latin noun with what meaning is molecule derived? From what Latin noun with what meaning is molecule derived?
C2.
Molus meaning mass.
Moles meaning mass is correct. Team C, your first bonus. From what Latin noun with what meaning is molar, the type of tooth, derived?
Oh, maybe molus. Could you repeat the question?
From what Latin noun with what meaning is, I'm going to need an answer.
No answer.
This is from mola, meaning a mill or millstone. Bonus 2. From what Latin noun with what meaning is bicuspid derived?
Could you please repeat the word?
Bicuspid.
I'll defer to C2. Cuspidus meaning tooth.
No, it's cuspis, meaning a point or tip or like sharp, any kind of sharp point. But 10 points on toss 13 for Team C. Toss up 14. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Scisne cur odium belli habeam.
B2.
Do you know why I have a hatred of war?
Do you know why I have a hatred of war? Is correct. Your first bonus B2 or Team B. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Timeo ne hostes nocte se moveant.
I fear that the enemies move themselves in the night.
Yes, I fear that the enemies move themselves or are moving in the night. And your second bonus, translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Turba hic manebit dum modo orator bene dicat.
Could you please repeat?
Translate turba hic manebit dum modo orator bene dicat.
The crowd will remain here, provided that the orator speaks well.
The crowd will remain here, provided that the oracle speaks well. 20 points for Team B on toss-up 14. Toss-up 15 for any player. Men, including a tetrarch of the Asian kingdom of Galatia, a politician accused of poisoning, and a gang leader who brawled
B4.
Cicero, who brawled with Clodius, were all defended in court by what orator? Bonus 1. Cicero effectively acts as a prosecutor rather than a defense lawyer. In what series of 14 speeches it contributed in large part to his execution in 43 BC?
The Philippics.
The Philippics is correct. And bonus 2. In another speech delivered after his consulship, Cicero offers a defense of the citizenship of what man, as well as a defense of the practice of literature himself.
Archias.
Archias is correct. 20 points. Team B. And brings us to our next score check.
Team A has yet to score, Team B has 225 points, and Team C has 25 points.
Hey, hey.
All right, toss-up 16. What two-word Latin phrase refers to a unique or prodigious occurrence, giving rise to the concept of a black swan?
B2.
Rara avis.
Rara avis, and was originally coined by the poet Juvenal.
Oh, I was.
Your first bonus, what other phrase, also first said by Juvenal, means a sound mind and a sound body?
There we go.
Defer to B4.
Mens sana in corpore sano.
That is correct. And your second bonus, what other famous Latin quote is used to convey that everyone has their own taste?
Where does the S is before?
Oh my god, wait, what if they want like the quote homines tot sententia?
I think it's
Answer, please.
Defer to B4.
De gustibus non est disputarum.
That is correct. Thank you for saying it as it's written on the page. 20 points for Team B on toss-up 16. Toss-up number 17 for any player. Writers in what genre, also called riciniata?
B4.
Mime is correct. Also included an equestrian from Caesar's era and Publilius Cyrus, who incorporated the exaggerated gestures and silent action that later dominated it. Bonus 1. At Rome, mime was differentiated from other dramas by the fact that it did not use what objects, which represented stock characters in genres like Atellan farce.
Theatrical masks?
Masks is correct.
They were also barefoot.
Bonus 2. Actors in mime were known by a Latin name that indicated that they did not have the typical type of what object?
Footwear? Footwear?
Yes.
Wait, would you have accepted like shoes for the last question or no?
Yeah, what I have is shoes.
Okay.
But
He's got fancy with it.
Oh, I meant like for the masks one.
The different stock characters.
yeah, that's why we included the part about the stock characters, is because the masks were used to do that. All right, 20 points. 14B on toss-up 17, toss-up 18. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Quo ire debes, si vis sedere prope scaenam et actores spectare. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Quo ire debes, si vis
B1.
A theater.
a theater is correct. We would have also accepted amphitheater because, different locales. Bonus number 1. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Quim locum Romae vites, nisi fremetus equorum aut aurigarum te delectant.
The circus.
Yes. Well, except it doesn't have to be specifically the Circus Maximus, but that's correct. Bonus 2. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Ad quem locum necesse est vobis ire, quamquam nolentibus, si criminis terribilis damnati estis.
Or do we just
Court.
I am not going to accept that because of the last part is if you have been condemned.
Jail.
So if we're looking for jail, prison, or specific in Rome, the carcere, the Monartinum or Tullianum, the next step of the process. But 15 points on toss-up number 18 for Team B. Toss-up 19. What lyre player used his prodigious musical skill to move the rocks that built the wall?
It's not
Oh, B1, sorry, my
but
bad.
I buzzed.
That was my fault. Sorry. I can't remember. So we should replay the toss-up. That's my fault, though. Sorry about that.
I was the first one that's not the one. Or no, you were the
Was-
first one.
We had a team locked out, so we can't.
Yeah, we did have a team locked out. Okay, so let me,
I think since she was the first one that we were locked out, so I'm just
replace that
Yeah, there was-
because we have to guarantee that everybody is able to buzz. So just give me one moment.
They're not funny replacement.
Let me double check the. Huh?
Just in case.
Which?
The
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Just in case.
Let's see. Man, oh wait, yeah, advance.
I think that's what we're using, so that's
So I saw it go. I was there. It's crazy.
Yeah, okay. This is page 27, just the toss-up of 17, question 17. And we're good to go? Yep. All right, here is your replacement toss-up. The countries Phoenicia and Cilicia received their names from two men who were the sons
B3.
Avenor.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
No place.
Okay. The countries Phoenicia and Cilicia received their names from two men who were the sons of what king of Tyre or Sidon? Read it a second time. The countries Phoenicia and Cilicia received their names from two men who were the sons of what king of Tyre or Sidon?
C1.
I'm sorry, Yarbus is not correct.
No place.
No place. Team A, I read it twice, so I will call time. The answer here is Cadmus.
That's,
Would like,
That's
yeah, we
why
should probably check that
I
out.
was on a
Yeah,
challenge.
Yeah,
That's
we got
why. I'm being really aggressive.
No, it's okay. Yeah, those are his siblings.
Okay.
I thought he might have like kids with the same names, but no. So it should be Agador.
I guess it's a good thing that we're getting rid of this question from in here.
We're doing a service. We'll figure like that in the modern for sure.
Exactly. Okay, so Team B got the correct answer, and
I'm sorry.
Team B answered correctly. It just wasn't on here, so that's why I said it was wrong. But
Yeah.
she gave me the right answer.
And that's question 20.
That was question 19.
19.
We're replacing what was
Oh.
asked in here.
I'm sorry, they get how many points total?
Now we need to go back to the bonuses. We're going to ask the bonuses to the original toss-up question.
Okay.
10 on 19 so far, but 2 bonuses soon.
All right, so I'll read the original toss-up question so that you have that. So the original toss-up, what lyre player used his prodigious musical skill to move the rocks that built the walls of Thebes while his brother Zethus was carrying one rock at a time by hand? And the answer to that question was going to be Amphion. Your first bonus, Team B, who was the mother of Zethus and Amphion?
No, I got it. I can look this up. Not Tiro, the other one. Antiope.
defer to B3.
Antiope.
Antiope is correct.
But I got that out.
Bonus 2, who was the wife of Zethus, or Zethus?
Amphion is Niobe, Zethus is Thebe, that's why they named it Thebes after her, but Cadmea say the same. I'm gone.
Defer to B3.
Thebe.
Thebe is correct, for 20 points. And now going into our final toss-up, so 20 points for 19. And going into our final toss-up, the score is?
Team A has yet to score. Team B has 300 points. Team C has 25 points.
All right, let's see, 1 point of business. Let's see, none of y'all are DC, Illinois, South Carolina, New Hampshire, Maryland Gold, or Florida. So that doesn't apply to y'all. Great.
There's our replacement.
There were a few teams that need some replacement questions asked to them. So I'm just confirming that that's none of y'all. So this toss-up 20 is your final toss-up of the preliminary rounds. What emperor instituted a system of state-owned workshops called fabricae that supplied the military, divided up Italy into 12 dioceses?
B4.
Diocletian is correct. And passed the edict on maximum prices during his reign from 284 to 305 AD. Your first bonus, Team B. What city did Diocletian besiege for 8 months in order to defeat a rebellion led by Domitius Domitianus and Aurelius Achilleus?
Defer to B1.
Alexandria?
That is correct. Bonus 2, Diocletian famously retired on May 1st, 305 AD, leaving what city, which served as one of Rome's 4 satellite capitals during the Tetrarchy?
Split.
That was to me. This is Nicomedia.
Because it was from his palace and.
So 15 points on toss-up 20, which leaves our final score of the round as?
Team A did not score. Team B scored 315 points. Team C scored 25 points.
All right, moderators meet tonight. The scores will be updated tomorrow, and you will, in the semifinal situation, will be in. Good luck to all.
You have 15 minutes from now to lodge any challenges.
Oh, yes.
And for